Hello everybody, welcome back. I am TheChornick, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to predict and discuss Ash's last two gym battles. Now, he has now won 6 and has 6 gym badges, and he needs 2 more to enter the Kalos League, and so he must face Olympia and Wulfric, both in Anastar City and Snowbell City, respectively, in order to get into the Kalos League. He has to get in there, beat all these gym leaders, beat them up, you know, teach them a lesson or two. Now, Ash is on a winning streak right now, and some people believe he's going to lose one of the battles of the upcoming gym battles. He's either going to lose to Olympia or he's going to lose to Wulfric. And in my prediction, I don't think so, because Ash has shown how really powerful he's become already, and he hasn't lost since the first gym. And he's defeated Mega Evolutions, he's defeated, you know, that Trick Room. And by the way, a lot of people saying, oh, Ash has to overcome the Trick Room, he's never experienced this before. I'm like, well, back in the Sinnoh League, that one guy, I forget what his name is, but he used the Trick Room with his Dusknoir. And like, Ash faced the Trick Room back then, so... But anyway, so I feel like Ash has faced enough, like, has been through enough to honestly win and know how to handle everything. And so, unless there's a completely new move that I'm just not, like, thinking of right now that Ash will have to deal with, because honestly, I can't really think of any of them that will be a huge, you know, thing that Ash has to overcome. So I do believe that he will stomp the next 2 gyms. Obviously, well, they'll not maybe stomp, but like, it would be a problem, but he would still win. But Ash, I think, is on a winning streak. I don't think he's ever gonna lose again. I actually kind of hope he doesn't. I know some people think that he should, but I don't think he should. Like, based upon how it's going, it doesn't look like he will. If you know what I'm trying to get to. But anyway, now let's predict what will happen in those 2 gym battles. Now, the upcoming one will be against Olympia, and she's a Psychic type gym leader. And from one of the I think previews, it wasn't a preview, it was a trailer, I believe. It was a preview, or was it an intro? Whatever you call it. Yeah, it looked like she had a Meow Stick, and they were showing like some gym leaders, and they were showing Clement versus Ash. She was back during that time, and I think they showcased her having a Meow Stick, so I'm guessing that Ash is going to face her in her Meow Stick, and that's going to be one of the Pokemon he has to fight against. And so that's I think going to be her final Pokemon that she's just going to come out and try to wreck with, but then Ash is going to be like, oh no, and he's going to like pull through and have like Pikachu destroy it with like Thunderbolt or something. I don't know. But, ladies and gentlemen, who will star in this episode? Who will star in this battle? Now, the thing is, I'm going to go back to all the Pokemon Ash has. I'm going to look over all the Pokemon, in which Pokemon I think will be most likely used. And for my opinion, I think Noivern / Noibat is going to be the MVP of this gym battle, because, first off, this Pokemon hasn't had any gym battles yet. He hasn't fought in any gym battles, and he needs an MVP spot. He needs to show that he's a powerful little Pokemon, even though he's a baby Noibat at the moment. Perhaps he evolves before the gym battle and fights as a Noivern, or maybe he even fights as a Noibat, you know. But he needs to be the MVP. I think he's going to be most likely the MVP of this gym battle compared to the next one, because the next one's an ice one. I think Noivern should take the reigning glory and all that good stuff in this episode, this gym battle. And I think next episode should actually be Talonflame. Now, Fletchinder is evolving into Talonflame. Talonflame hasn't had that kind of ending MVP, even though the last episode, the last gym battle against Valerie, Fletchinder did a really good job. And I think it's arguably to say whether Hawlucha or Fletchinder did better. It's arguable for both sides who really was the MVP. But it technically, because Hawlucha finished it off, I think it was supposed to be handed to. I think that's handed to Hawlucha. So Hawlucha's already had his MVP shining moment. Pikachu had it like 3 times for the first 3 gym battles, and then Frogadier had it for Ramos's battle, and then for Clement, Goodra. So Goodra was the reigning MVP of Clement's gym battle. So, ladies and gentlemen, all of these characters except for Talonflame and Noibat, Noivern, whatever whoever's the Pokemon at the time, if he evolves or not, will be the MVP for these last 2 gym battles. So that means all of 6 of Ash's Pokemon would have had a reigning moment starring in these episodes. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting a Pokemon. I don't think so, but I believe that I think this could even out. You know, Noibat gets the reigning. You get the point of the next one, and then Talonflame against an Ice Gym. Talonflame should win the last one, the 8th gym battle, and be the MVP of that. But Talonflame / Fletchinder has been in almost every single gym battle and has done very well. And so we just have to exactly see about that. But that's my prediction. I do believe. Okay, now let's talk about the next gym battle, the next after Olympia, which will be Wulfric. Now, Wulfric kind of sounds like Ulfric from Skyrim. Skyrim reference right there. And the reason why I say that is because they're both in icy realms. They both dwell in icy realms, and Skyrim's like the icy north, Tamriel, and their names are kind of similar. Wulfric, Ulfric in this game came right after Skyrim, and like a year later, I think. I don't know, but I don't know. That just reminded me of Ulfric, and they have like a beard and a hair, and they just look similar. So anyway, that's just a quick little reference. But anyway, let's get back on topic. But yes, I think Wulfric is going to use an Avalug, or Avalug? Avalug? I don't know. But how do you ever pronounce that name? I believe that's the Pokemon he's going to use. That's going to be his like ace Pokemon for the upcoming gym battle. And Talonflame and or Mega Charizard, if that becomes a thing, will need to basically melt this Avalug to the ground. Yes, indeed, and that's how it's gonna go. And those are pretty much my predictions for these 2 battles. That these 2 Pokemon, Meowstic and Avalug, are gonna be like the ace Pokemon of these gym leaders, their final Pokemon, and that Talonflame and Noivern will be the MVPs of Ash's team for these 2 gym battles, and that's how it's gonna go. Or Ash could end up just using Pikachu or Mega Charizard because there's a lot of like theories and rumors saying Charizard's coming back, that they're just gonna take the field and storm it, and okay. But anyway, that could also happen. But ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. Thanks. Make sure you post in the comment section below your predictions for these last 2 gym battles. How do you think the world should go? Should Ash win them or not? How do you feel about it? Thanks guys for watching. I love you all. Peace out.